Hey guys, so earlier today, the other movie I went and saw was Skyscraper. I'm not gonna lie, the only reason I was planning on seeing this was because it was starring The Rock. I mean, he's one of those guys that, if his name is attached to anything, I'll go, fuck it, I'll go see it. Because even if it's bad, it's probably gonna be awesome. The Rock's probably gonna be awesome in it. And even in bad movies, like I said, he's sometimes the best part. This movie didn't look terrible, but looked like exactly it looked like exactly just a ripoff of basically Die Hard and the Towering Inferno. You mix those two together, and that's what you fucking get. I was like, yeah, this doesn't look promising, but again, I was like, it's got The Rock in it, so maybe it'll be good. Maybe I'll be like, maybe I'll hate it, or maybe it'll be stupid, but again, be kind of like Rampage, where it was stupid, but The Rock was in it, so I kind of liked it. Like I said, I really wasn't going in with high expectations, but who knows? I was like, maybe it'll surprise me, and well, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't surprised. This movie's dumb as shit. It is. It's pretty much as advertised. Pretty much what you see from the trailers and what you see from the commercials is what you get in this movie. It's the fucking Towering Inferno meets Die Hard. Like I said, I keep saying that, and I know I'm not the only one who's pointing this out, but it is. You can't compare this movie or talk about this movie without comparing it to those fucking two movies, because especially Die Hard, when it just takes pretty much the exact plot of the fucking Die Hard and pretty much puts a bunch of steroids in it. It's like if you fucking took John McClane and gave him a bunch of fucking steroids, this is what you fucking get. Not saying that Rock is on steroids, but I mean, he's never looked as fucking big as he has over the last few years. But anyways, like I said, the movie ended and I was like, that was really fucking stupid, but I kind of liked it. And also, The Rock was awesome in it. So like I said, I got my money's worth. When you got a great charismatic lead like The Rock, he can carry a movie even if it fucking isn't that great. I wouldn't say this movie was terrible. I mean, maybe that's a little being too harsh, because it was enjoyably dumb. Like I said, that's the best way to put it. It's like, it's enjoyably dumb. There's a lot of dumb moments in this movie, but I never was bored. Like I said, again, because they had people like The Rock in it, and that fucking helped. You have your stereotypical foreign bad guys who are just bad guys because they're foreign, basically, for majority of the movie. Not until the very end do you really actually get a reason why they're evil. And there's a couple of like a female sidekick character that I almost forget was even in the fucking movie, because they fucking disappeared for a long period of time till the very end. Like, oh yeah, that's a character that was existing. Whatever happened to that Chinese guy that was like, I swear to God, looked like fucking not Bruce Lee, Jet Li or something like that. What the hell happened to there? Wasn't there a fucking martial artist guy that took down The Rock? Whatever happened to that guy? I don't know. I swear to God, again, maybe it was just I was tired. Maybe I fucking completely missed it. But it's like your stereotypical foreign bad guy who takes over this building, and The Rock's family's in it. It's Die Hard again. Again, it's Die Hard, the plot of Die Hard, but instead you don't really have much of a villain like Hans Gruber. But I mean, they're not going to reanimate fucking Alan Rickman anytime soon, so I highly doubt you're going to have somebody like Hans Gruber in this movie, unless you reanimate him, bring him back from the dead. Like I said, it's dumb as shit. It's one of those movies that if you sit there and start thinking about the stupid shit of this movie, you're going to be like, like that was probably one of the funnier parts, like just point me in my head pointing out the really stupid shit in this movie, like how quickly and easily it is for these villains to pretty much hack into and destroy this very supposedly high-tech indestructible building. Like how easily they're able to take it over and hack into it is fucking hilarious. It's so goddamn easy. It's like, wow, like for like being the most high-tech and most advanced building in the world, it's pretty fucking lame in its security system. I also love the fact, okay, this is one of my favorite parts of the movie, was getting into spoilers, but really, if you don't fucking see this coming a mile away, you're a fucking idiot. And it happens really early in the movie, so it's not like it's like something that happens in like the last half of the movie. Like you're introduced to this character who is The Rock's friend, and from the get-go, you're like, okay, that's a guy that's gonna probably betray The Rock. Like he's like a guy who helps because The Rock is working for this like small security firm that is trying to get land a job of basically being the head guy that basically makes sure that this building is secure for this rich Chinese architect that built this building. And his buddy is the one who recommends it to it, or recommends The Rock to this Asian, rich Asian architect. And from the get-go, you're like, I bet you he's going to turn on The Rock. I bet you $1 million. And from like the get-go, as soon as you meet this character, I give this movie credit. They don't waste any time. Like from like right after you meet this character, he is already plotting his plan to betray The Rock. And I'm like, well, at least they didn't fucking waste any time. He's already, I give this movie credit. At least they don't plot it out and make it like he's a good guy or something like that. They just bring us right off the bat and say, he's a bad guy. Like, I was like, I give this movie kind of credit. And then, like, that whole plot is resolved within, like, fucking minutes. So, like, oh, okay. It's like, spoiler alert, he gets killed, not The Rock, but the guy who betrayed him, and he's never seen again. It's like, well, that resolved that fucking subplot really fucking quickly. I give the movie credit. At least it didn't fucking just like expand it out throughout the whole movie. I was like, that was kind of funny. This was a movie I was kind of glad I didn't see in 3D either, because it was like there's a lot of like aerial shots and shit like that, even though it's CGI, obvious CGI. It's like, I remember watching The fucking Walk and almost having a panic attack because I hate heights, and I was like, this probably would have been a fucking nightmare to watch in 3D. I'm sure it is, but I didn't see it in 3D. There's like only one showtime in 3D. I was like, I don't have fucking time to like plan out my day to go see it in 3D. And like I said, I go see a movie in 2D with Movie Pass free, so why not just go see it in 2D so I can go see it for free. Yeah, my nose is all stuffed up. The hell, my internet connection's all fucked up. But yeah, it's like I was thinking that throughout the movie. Like, of course, this movie's like ridiculous. Like from the trailer, everybody's ever since like the beginning of when his first trailer came out, when The Rock's jumping off a fucking crane and landing in the fucking building. That scene is as absurd as it seems. Trust me, it is. It's like really ridiculous. And of course, it's like, what was the point? Like, I still want to know what the point was of like making him an amputee, because like only like small parts does that come into play. Like every so often it will come into play, but I mean, just to add more suspense, I mean, I don't think it was really fucking necessary. Like I said, he's this. It's not just him that's like basically a fucking superhero version of John McClane. He's also just, his whole family is like, his wife could fucking really easily like tightrope walk across a small little board, like right across like this little fucking broken platform where below it is like this fiery pit of death. And while also carrying her kid on her fucking back. Like, what the fuck? I was like, that was like, already by that point, I'd already seen so many stupid shit in this movie. It's like, whatever. It's like, I guess his whole family is just superhuman. I guess it makes sense. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Like I said, I'm like, also, hey, Neve Campbell's in this movie. It's nice to see her in something again. Being somebody who grew up in the 90s, I like Neve Campbell. So it was nice to see her in something again. And she's good in it. She has good chemistry with The Rock. It's like, she has some pretty kick-ass moments in it. Like I said, her fucking tight-roping across a fucking small little board was pretty cool. But, absurd while carrying a kid on her back. While The Rock is like holding up this fucking platform with his bare hands. That's the other part. This movie's so fucking stupid. It is really fucking stupid. But it's still entertainingly stupid. It's exactly what I expected. Like it's like I said, it's like Die Hard. It's like, Die Hard. John McClane, the original fucking Die Hard, not the sequels, the later sequels that would come. Like, John McClane was just a normal guy who, by the end of the movie, was fucked up. Even though he fucking succeeded, he was pretty fucked up. He had his feet all cut up because he was stepping on glass and shit like that. The Rock's just got a few scars, and he's all right by the end of the movie. It's like that's where the kind of comparisons end. Like I said, it's a towering inferno as this fucking flame and this fire just keeps building all the way up to the top of the fucking building. I did like, if there's one thing I'll give credit to, I did like the final action sequence. That was pretty cool. It was set, like, they set the environment at the top of this building. There's this big giant globe thing, and they used it for like the final action sequence, and it was pretty well done. I actually liked that fucking scene. It was pretty cool. Really fucking well done. Like, use of a lot of like camera tricks and shit like that. It was really well done. I like that. That was probably one of the most innovative, cool parts about the movie. Again, it was stupid, but it was still it was pretty cool. I'll give the movie credit. Like I said, even though I'm saying it's stupid, I do kind of recommend this movie. It's like, if you see this movie and you pretty much, you've seen the trailers, you know what you're gonna get with this film. It's nothing more, nothing less. I had fun. I wasn't bored. It's an hour and a half. It's like a really short sit. It's not like it goes on for a fucking ever. At least it's not like 2.5 hours or something like that. It's only about an hour and a half movie. I recommend it. I recommend it. Again, you got The Rock, who's just fucking charismatic and really good, likable. I was sitting there watching, what's be pretty funny? I was like, I would love to see him do a real serious role. I want to see him just go out of his comfort zone and try something like that. Why not? What would it hurt? Fucking Schwarzenegger's tried it. Stallone's done it. Why not? He's obviously got a niche of being this really great action star, like the next big action star, and he's making shitloads of money. Why not try something like that? Fuck it. I would love to see The Rock win an Oscar one day. I know it's absurd that would happen, but that would be so funny if that happened. I've seen weirder actors win Oscars, so why not? Fucking Kobe Bryant is a fucking Oscar winner, so anything's possible. In the world that we have Kobe Bryant as an Oscar winner, I mean, he didn't win for acting, but he still won for something. That's just, why not The Rock? Yeah, like I said, I liked the movie. It was fun. The only new trailer I got was the full-length trailer for that weird movie that I cut a trailer for months ago. It seems like years ago. Mortal Engines. It's a futuristic world where it's like Mad Max. It's produced by Peter Jackson, where whole cities and the whole are on a mobile city, or there's mobile cities like London and shit like that, and like they're on like wheels or something. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't really know. There's a rebellion. There's Hugo Weaving. Something, I don't know. I really kind of zoned out during that trailer. I said, it's Peter Jack. It looks pretty. It looks unique, I guess. I'll give it that, but I don't know. I don't know. Is that based off anything? Is it like based off a novel or young adult novel? I'm surprised it isn't. If it isn't, seems like something that would. Like I said, Peter Jackson's not directing. He's like producing it. I forget who's directing it. I think it's some unknown guy. I think, but yeah, that's as far as trailers go. What's this coming week? Like I said, it's gonna be hard for me to see movies for the next 3 weeks, but this coming week we got Unfriended Dark Web, which I'll try to go see tomorrow. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. That was a movie I was not expecting to go see, but it's getting fucking great reviews. I'm fucking curious as to how. There was somebody who said it's the Godfather part. Fuck you, Godfather Part 2. And somebody said of like sequels. So like, you can go fuck yourself. I remember, like, I was like, the first one didn't get really well received. I've heard the first. I haven't even watched the first one. I gotta go watch it because just so I can catch up on the fucking Mamma Mia series. Oh God. And then what's the other? Equalizer 2. So that's what I'll be reviewing for next week. I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably have Unfriended Dark Web next by tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. But until then, I'll talk to you guys.